What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? First question I have to ask is, can everybody hear me? Can you guys hear me in the chats? I have to ask that first thing because I feel like you won't be able to hear me. But yeah, what's up, everybody? Decided to do a late night live stream on a Sunday. I'm starting to get back into the Sunday night groove. Getting off from working 13, 14 hours and coming home and feeling like going live for everybody. So yeah, it's good to be here. 56 people in the chat. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And I'm excited to talk about something. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I'm leaving that up to you guys. Ask me something. Let's get into a topic. I don't care what it is. You can ask me anything. Ask me anything. So this stream will either last 15 minutes or an hour and a half. Depends on what you guys ask me, what you guys want to talk about. But yeah, sorry I'm late. My computer went haywire. I had to restart everything, and then I went ahead and decided to make me a cup of coffee. And I got my trick or treat mug right here. I'm starting to get into the Halloween spirit. I feel like that's acceptable after the 4th of July. October's right around the corner. It's exciting. It's exciting that we're already to that point again. All right. But yeah, appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate everybody being here on a Sunday night. I'm trying to see if you guys. Okay, Don Morton. Don Morton said he can hear me. Grizzly said loud and clear. Hopefully, I don't sound like I'm underwater. I'm always afraid that that's gonna happen. I'm always afraid that's gonna happen. All right, well let's start at the top. Who's in here? We got Gus. He says evening Ken Ken. What's up, Gus? How you doing, man? How you doing? Latula Moore is here. Says I'm first sweet. What's up, Ken? You weren't first, Lutulo. Gus was first, but you were second. And then he says, I'm not first, damn it. Okay, so at least you realized it. At least you realized it. Jordan Gillis says, hi, hope all is well. I'm doing good, Jordan. How are you? I don't feel like I've seen your name in the chat before, so welcome. Welcome. My Killer Podcast. Killer Mel's here. She says, heck yes. I was hoping for a live stream. Hail Rat Man. Well, from what I noticed before I went live, there was like 8 people that were going live. So I got some competition, and I figured Sunday was pretty safe. Not a lot of people going live. But damn, a lot of people. Let's see. I'll fix my camera. My camera's getting on my nerves. I usually do all this stuff before I go live. I just ran out of time. I threw this together last minute. I was trying to do a new intro, and that backfired. A lot of stuff's going wrong tonight. I don't know what's wrong with me. How are you guys doing? How's your weekend been? Did everybody spend the weekend in Barnes and Noble and buying Arrow video titles and Criterions? I feel like I saw everybody doing that. A lot of people doing that anyway. How's that look? I look a little pale. I have to adjust that a little bit. Yeah, it looks all right. Hail Rat Man. I need to get that on a shirt. I really do. Really do. Mel, I need you to work on my you do a good job with your t-shirts. You need to make me a t-shirt. I don't know what I'm doing with in that respect. All right, let's see. I had something else. Something else I was going to throw up. Oh yeah. All right. Let's see. Andrew Brown says, "Hi, how's it going, Ken? What's your next 4K pickup?" Well, Andrew, my next 4K pickup will probably be Raging Bull. Raging Bull on 4K for sure. Comes out Tuesday, so that's the one that I'm excited for off the bat. I'm excited for a lot of 4Ks. As you can tell with my intro, I'm excited for the Evil Dead 2013 4K. That's probably like top of the list. Like, I like Army of Darkness. I like The Fog. to be honest, they probably wouldn't even crack my top 50 or top 100 horror movies of all time. I don't like them that much. I'm gonna get them because I think they'll look amazing on 4K. I do like them, but I don't love them. But when that Evil Dead 2013 got announced, I was just visualizing like how good that's gonna look in 4K because it's such a dark film, and I just think that that contrast and the black levels is just gonna look amazing. There's tons of blood in that movie that's gonna look amazing in HDR. It's like raining blood at a certain point, fire. It's gonna look amazing, and I am the most excited for that one out of those September Scream Factory announcements. But yeah, Raging Bull this week should be a pretty good release. But I have picked up some stuff that I don't feel like I've really got a chance to show off on the channel. I grabbed Edge of Tomorrow on 4K, so I'm hoping to watch this one sometime in the next day. I may try to watch it tonight. I feel like I need to watch this one in the daytime so I can turn the sound way up. But yeah, Edge of Tomorrow in 4K I picked up last week, so I'm looking forward to watching that. I grabbed Everything Everywhere All at Once on Blu-ray. I could live with the Blu-ray. I just didn't feel like I needed the 4K. The Walmart had that cool edition and whatnot, but they were charging like $31.99. I know people said that they could like price match or something off the website. But yeah, when I saw this was $30 on Amazon, and the Blu-ray was 15, I was like, I'm just gonna get the Blu-ray. I'll get the 4K later on down the line. Trying to make smarter choices lately as far as like how I spend my money. And I had never seen this movie before, and I like the Lionsgate slipcovers that aren't 4K, and I just like that I have all the A24s or a lot of them, and they kind of just go together on the shelf. So whenever you get a 4K, it kind of disrupts the flow. Same thing with the Green Knight. I bought the Green Knight on Blu-ray as well, but it disrupts the flow and the look of all the A24 titles on the shelf together. I don't know, but I'll probably buy it on 4K at some point when it goes down in price. I like that Googly Eyes one, but I didn't love it, so I didn't get it. And I went ahead and completed my Jaws movies on Blu-ray. I got Jaws 3 and I got Jaws the Revenge. I already had Jaws 2, so I didn't want to get that 3-pack. I didn't want to, rebuy Jaws 2. So I went ahead and grabbed Jaws 3 and Jaws the Revenge because I love these. These covers are awesome. The artwork on them is freaking killer. So I went ahead and bought those. Pretty cheap. They were like $8.99 or something. I know that 3-pack set's like $11.99, but to hell with it. And then I got Mac and Me. I went ahead and ordered Mac and Me. I've been wanting to get this one for the longest time. There may be something in the works with this one sometime this week. I'm not sure yet. But I went ahead and grabbed Mac and Me. It is a favorite from my childhood, but I have not seen it since I was probably 11. So I don't know how this one holds up, but I have been wanting to get this Shout Factory release for a while, and it's only like $15 on Amazon. So it's not too bad at all. Look at that face. Look at that face. Ah. Oh my God. It's good. But yeah, Raging Bull, to answer your question. Gus says, no. Damn, we are early AF. I know y'all were really early because I was running late. Sorry about that again, guys. Hey, what's up, everybody? And Ken just relaxed and says Dominican Scott. Well, welcome, man. I'm glad you could be here. Relaxing with me on a Sunday night. Don Ward says, greetings, programs. Courtney Z's in here. Thank you for being here. I know that you are working the late shift and you're happy that I was doing this live. So I appreciate you watching. Holland Oates says, what up, Kenny Levels? What's up, Holland Oates? How you doing? Oh, that was me. Sydney, I was logged into my wife's account. For whatever reason, like I can't get into my lives on my channel. I just have a difficult time doing that. But when I log into my wife and I's channel, which you guys should be subscribed to if you haven't already, I wish I had it linked down below, but I don't. I think I forgot to do that. But subscribe to our channel. But anyway, I logged into our channel to let you guys know I was going to be late. Because it's a weird thing. It's like I don't know. Does anybody else have that problem? If you all do lives on YouTube, let me know. It's weird. What's up, Sydney? Ken's face in the thumbnail are what the empty movie shelves at Best Buy see. I am going. I don't know if it's going to be this week, But I'm gonna make my way back to that Best Buy at some point and see if they put all the movies back on the shelves or not. I need to do a follow-up video to the one that I made when I went there, because I feel like maybe I overreacted. Maybe they did just have them up because they were restructuring stuff, and maybe they'll put some back. I don't know. I just heard other people say that their stores emptied the movies out, so I thought that they were doing the same to mine. So maybe this week I'll do a follow-up video to that if I can make it out to Best Buy. We'll see. What's up, Tony? Tony Movie Chappie D9 Neil Blomkamp fan. How you doing tonight, man? Tony, did you ever see that new Neil Blomkamp movie, Demonic? Because I got an RLJE release and I never bought it, but I was just wondering if you saw it and if it's any good. Jared Runner says, howdy, y'all. What's up, Jared? How you doing, man? Question, why were you late? Hopefully I've adequately answered your question, Hollow Notes. Hopefully. Any new things coming to the channel in the near future? Says My Killer Podcast. I got my ideas that run through my brain all the time that I want to implement, and then it's like when I sit down to execute them, I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna do this other thing, and then I forget about it. So nothing really comes to mind new. But yeah, I'm sure that I'll think of something. I need to think of something. I need to think of something new. I feel like I'm getting stale. You know, the last thing you want to do on YouTube is get stale, right? I mean, come on. Wolfsight says, is there a good place online to get replacement Blu-ray cases at reasonable prices? Amazon always seems way too high, especially with multi-cases. To get replacement Blu-ray cases, I'm going to tell you a cheap way to get replacement Blu-ray cases. Go to Dollar Tree and buy a bunch of their stupid Blu-rays. Now, I don't. How much does Amazon even charge? I don't even know how much they are. Let me look that up. I'll share the screen, and we can look on Amazon together and look for replacement Blu-ray cases. Yeah, whenever I get a Blu-ray case in that's like cracked or something, I always like reach into my Dollar Tree tub I have over there with all my Dollar Tree titles, and I grab a random Blu-ray out, just some shitty looking movie, and I replace the cases. I switch the cases out. So that's 100 Blu-ray cases for $77.25. So I mean, it's cheaper ultimately to get them, but I mean it's $18.98 if you want 10. Can you guys see that? Yeah, it's $18.98 if you want 10. So if you're going by that $1.25, that it would be cheaper to go to Dollar Tree, I think, and get 10 shitty movies, because that would be $12.50 with tax. It'd probably be close to 14 maybe, but it would still be cheaper than this if you just want 10 Blu-ray cases. And maybe you'll find some movies that you might want to watch. I don't know, but yeah. No, I don't know. I don't really get a lot of replacement Blu-ray cases or anything like that. Like I said, I've got so many useless Dollar Tree Blu-rays that I bought over the past 2 years that I'll never probably watch. And I'll admit it right now. I bought them just to make content. Like, I went to the Dollar Tree all the time and I'd be like, this is a stupid looking movie with a stupid title. I can get a laugh in the car talking about it. Like, I did that all the time. And the difference is between what I did today and what I did back then, because I did buy like 5 movies at Dollar Tree today. I bought movies today that I might actually watch. Maybe I won't, maybe I will. But the ones I was buying like 2 years ago were like the shittiest looking movies ever. And I will absolutely never watch them. The ones that I bought today, like Terminal, I've heard decent things about. I might actually watch that one. And a couple of the DVDs I think were pretty decent movies. Miss Jess, what's up, Miss Jess? How you doing? She says, "Hey Ken, how you doing tonight?" I know I started watching one of your recent videos, Miss Jess. I think it might have been this morning or yesterday morning, about the horror movies that you haven't watched. And I can't believe you haven't watched the Friday the 13th movies. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Well, you said you got up to 3, I think. But I'll have to finish that. Brent Madison said, do you think we will get to Live and Die in LA this year from Kino? They said this summer earlier in the year. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Kino's interesting because they will just announce stuff. And it's like they won't do dates or anything. They'll just be like, hey, we're doing this. They'll throw it out there, no cover art or anything. And then we're all left to speculate when it'll happen. But it's, I mean, who knows? Eternal Sunshine, I feel like, was announced like a year and a half before it came out. That thing got so many delays. And now we're getting ready to get it. So, I mean, who knows? You know, it could be this November, it could be early 2023. You know, who knows? Evil Dead Groovy Collection, worth it. Never seen any of the movies or show. It looks funny. First one straight to horror. Um, so so the Evil Dead Groovy Collection that has the Evil Dead on 4K. It has Evil Dead 2 on 4K, and I think you can get both of those. I think you can get both of those for $30. So the Evil Dead Groovy Collection. Let me see how much that is right now. Sorry, guys. We might take a few detours tonight. I promise to get back on track at some point. I think it's still in the 50s because I thought about grabbing it again. Evil Dead Groovy Collection is $59.99 right now. So it went back up in price. I think it was like 40 or I think it was like 45 at one point, but um it's $60. So you can get the first two Evil Dead movies, which are both great horror movies, classic horror movies, and I can guarantee you that if you like horror at all, you'll love those movies. The Evil Dead TV show I can't recommend because I've never seen it. So I can't really give you a good recommendation on that. If you think that if you're just a collector of like box sets and stuff, like it's a really cool box set. Um, you know, you might enjoy that and you might enjoy the TV show. I feel like I've heard good things about the TV show, but I also heard like in season 3 it kind of fell off a little bit too. So but I mean, two movies that you can buy standalone 4K for $30 plus 3 seasons of television, which is easily worth $30 plus cool packaging. I mean, I don't know. I mean, just kind of got to weigh it, but I would, I don't know if you're down to watch all those seasons of television. I think I feel like it's on Stars or something. Maybe on Netflix. It was on Netflix at one point. Maybe check a couple episodes out or something. But I would absolutely recommend the movies. First two movies are classics. Army of Darkness is a classic. Evil Dead 2013, I love. It is my favorite in the franchise. But I love them all. I love every one of them. Robzilla84 says, "What say balls? Wait, wrong stream. Were you in over at Dead Pit? I don't even think they're going live tonight. What up, Killa? My Killer Podcast." Garrett Gummer says, "What do you think the most rewatchable film is?" Probably Back to the Future. Probably Back to the Future. I feel like I could watch Back to the Future like every single day, and just love it. Fall in love with it again every day. So probably that one. Let's see. Lou NG, does Italy have a Jurassic World Dominion steelbook that's different from US? Thanks. Um, I'm not sure. I've seen a couple of steelbooks. I'm pretty sure the one that we're getting at Best Buy is the one with blue on it. I don't know about the Italian one though, to be honest. Will we get George C. Scott's The Changeling on 4? You would have to think at some point. Didn't Severin put that out? You would have to think at some point you're going to get that one. That's a classic horror film that I honestly never seen. I want to see it. I need to put that on my horror list for this October to watch because I do really want to see that one. I've heard great things about it. But you'd have to think that one would be a given for 4K at some point, especially if Severin has it. I mean, that's sitting on a big title right there that they could put out. All right. Ken, do you have any 70s movies? The Conversation, Boys from Brazil, Taxi Driver, Marathon Man. If you don't, they need to get them classics. City, man, don't you watch my channel? You don't have 70s movies. Come on. I just did a video, Sydney, where I recommended 10 movies from 1979. That was 10 movies from the 70s that I recommended. But as far as the movies you listed, I got Taxi Driver. I wanted to. I don't have the conversation. I have the French Connection. I always get those two confused. Because they both have. They both have. Damn, why can I not think of his name? Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman in it. They both have Gene Hackman in them, right? Marathon. No, I only have Taxi Driver, man. But I'll get to, I haven't heard of the boys from Brazil, to be honest. What'd you finish, Gus? Hey there, Mr. Scott. How are you? PeekaBoo, says Rob Zell. Cynical says, did you pick up those eco terror films from Kino Lorber? Ants, tarantulas, and terror out of the sky. No. Do you recommend I do? I almost thought about doing tarantulas and terror out of the sky, just because they had the slip covers. And I'm just digging those Kino Lorber slip covers. Like I almost want to get. I don't even care what the movie is. I almost just want to get everyone that has the slip cover because I love them. Speaking of that, I did get all 15 of my Kino Lorber titles in over the weekend. And I'll have that unboxing video coming out soon, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, probably. But I got a lot of good stuff that I forgot I got. But when I got so many slipcovers too, I was very excited. Very excited. Good, man. How's your day been? How y'all been doing? I mean, I worked all day, so my day sucks. My job is literally draining my soul. It's just sucking the soul right out of my body every time I walk in there. So that's why I need to do this when I get off work. It helps recover me from the day. I'm just joking. My job's really not that bad. It has been boring as hell this weekend though. Boring as hell. We've been like real light on work. Wolfsight says I'm doing good today. I found the Kino Lorber release of the complete Metropolis at the local store. Finally have the film in my collection. Awesome. I think I paid like $15-16 for that in one of the Kino sales. Everybody's saying hey to each other, saying they can hear me. Let me scroll down, try to catch up on this chat a bit. What's up, KB Loves Movies? How you doing, man? What's up, Right 96D? How you doing? What's up, Agents? Damn it, I always hate it when the damn chat skips ahead on me. You son of a gun. It's been good, Adrian. I've been working, but, hopefully everybody had a good Sunday. I know, Sunday's a day of rest for most people. Hopefully y'all rested, relaxed, watched some good movies, went outside, got some fresh air or something. Had a good day. What is the next watch along you plan to do in the future after Psycho? Man, I really wanted to scrape together a Con Air watch along during Nicolas Cage month, but I just never got the opportunity to do it. To be completely honest with you, I would like to do one maybe in October for some horror movie. I don't know what it would be, but something that I've seen a bunch. Maybe have some guests on it too. That could be fun. What's up, Ken? I finished watching Summer of '84 on 4K. Fantastic movie. Have you did a review? You should. I watched Summer of '84. I actually bought that on VOD, or I rented it maybe. I think I rented it for $6. I was not a big fan of it. I know a lot of people like that movie. Maybe I need to rewatch it or something. I don't know. I just wasn't a big fan of it. Mainly because I don't like the guy. I don't like that guy that's the killer. I just thought he was super unbelievable as a killer because he's like a whiny bitch in like everything I've ever seen him in. Like he was in Mad Men and just a bunch of shows. I think he's on Glow too on Netflix. He always plays like this like whiny, sniveling, like boyfriend, wimpy ass character in everything that he's in. And I just don't like him. I just don't like him because it's not the actor. Like the actor, I'm sure is fine. I mean, he's a cool guy, I'm sure. But it's just like in every performance he's ever been in, he's just this really unlikable, sniveling, whiny dick. And I just don't like watching him. I just don't enjoy watching him. So when I was like, oh, you're the killer, I'm sorry if I'm spoiling anything, but it pretty much tells you that the whole movie. I just didn't think it was that clever, if I'm being honest. But I think I was just turned off by that dude. I just don't like him. Let's see. Movies with Ryan says, hey, Ken and everybody in chat. Welcome, Ryan, man. Carolina Collector says Barnes and Noble. LOL. Did you go to Barnes and Noble? Are you a gamer? Says Gabriel Perez. If you asked me 5 years ago or 10 years ago, I would have said hell yes. Like I game like a mofo. I've told people many times that I spent probably from my whole life I've been, playing video games from growing up to Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, PlayStation 2, all that stuff. But like my heyday of gaming was in my early 20s, the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Wii. I had all of those, and I tried to keep up with every single game that came out, like I do with movies now. Like I was hardcore into video games. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was my game. Like I played that. I would get home from work at like 11:30 at night. I would play that game till 4:30 or 5 in the morning. I would go to sleep. I would wake up at like 10 in the morning, 10 or 11, and play it for like 2 hours before I went to. I was addicted to that game for the longest time. But I didn't just play that. I played all kinds of games like BioShock and Mass Effect and Grand Theft Auto 4 and just all the games that were out. God of War 3 and Uncharted games. Like I played all that. Super Mario Galaxy. I loved all that stuff. But pretty much when I had my son, I still game some after that, but it definitely gets harder when you have kids. But I'd say I gamed pretty steadily until about 2013, 2014. Then I had my daughter, and then it just becomes impossible to have time to sit down and devote 4 or 5 hours at a time to playing a video game. So that's when I got, again, I've always loved movies, but that's when I kind of gravitated more into watching films. And then I just got super into like movies for a little bit. And I started watching like all the newer movies that were coming out and then trying to catch up on some older classics that I missed growing up. And that's how we got here today. Wolfsight says, what film do you own the most copies of? Probably The Shining or Psycho. One of those two. I own a lot of Psycho. I own probably like 6 or 7 versions of that. Dominican Scott says, since this is Shark Month, Ken, have you seen The Shallows? Have you seen it? What did you think? I thought The Shallows was okay. I watched that when it came out. I don't remember if I saw it in theaters or if I rented it. I thought it was okay. It's a good shark movie, but again, it's like the shark CGI, so that just takes me out of it. I love Jaws so much. I love the Jaws movies. I love them all. I don't care. I love Jaws: The Revenge too. I love Jaws 3D. Jaws 3 was like my favorite growing up. I used to love watching that one. It wasn't until I got a little bit older that I was like, oh, the first one's just so much better than these sequels. But Jaws 2 is fun too. It's like a straight up slasher movie. But I'm just used to that rubber shark, I guess. I just like that. That's what a real shark is to me. So when they start doing like the CGI sharks, like in The Shallows and especially Deep Blue Sea, it definitely looks the worst in that. That hasn't aged the best. To be honest with you, I kind of liked the 47 meters down movies, but over The Shallows. If I'm being honest, I like those movies better. If we're going for more recent shark movies, and I haven't watched all those schlocky shark movies that everybody's showing off, like Land Shark. I've never seen any of that. I do have an 8-film shark collection that I got from Dollar Tree like a year ago. I haven't touched that, and I've never seen a Sharknado movie either. So yeah. Take my shark movie opinion with a grain of salt. Pops Movie Dungeon says, "Hey Ken, how's it going? What's up, Pops? How you doing, man? You doing all right? Congratulations on recently hitting 1,000 subscribers. That's awesome, dude. Considering some stores start preparing for Christmas in August. Yeah, yeah. If there's another Columbia Classics box set, at what would be included in that one? If there's another Columbia Classics box set, I would have to assume they would have announced that one by now because I think last year's was announced in June. So I don't know. Maybe they'd be aiming for a holiday release November or something this time around. Um, uh, what would be included in that? I would have to know all the old school Sony films off the top of my head. I'd have to sit down and really do my research on that to figure that out. That's a video idea though for sure. I know some people have already made videos like that, but yeah, I would have to sit down and really figure out like who did all the movies that would be under the Sony banner now. Watched Rumor Has It today, and it was terrible, so slow paced. Isn't that the Kevin Costner, Jennifer Aniston movie? I vaguely remember. Are you still watching 2005 movies, Anthony? Because that I just came to me that one came out in 2005, and I remember you saying you were watching movies from 2005. So yeah, I remember watching that with my wife way back in the day. I guess 2005 when it came out. Ken, can you show your setup again? I don't remember which video has it. What are you talking about, KB? My setup. Just for filming and stuff. It's so unimpressive. It's not even worth showing. It's literally like, if I moved my computer around, it wouldn't really show anything. But my computer's right here, and I've got like a tripod right here, and I put my phone on the tripod and I film my videos. And I've got one of those big lights up here, and I got a little ring light over there. And yeah, that's what I got. But it was the one where it was on Thanksgiving. I got a turkey on the thumbnails from November of last year. So it's a Thanksgiving video. I think I called it my Thanksgiving movie room tour or something like that. And 106 people in here again. Thank you all so much for joining. Hit the like button if you haven't already. I would definitely appreciate that. Hitting the like button, as I like to say, is very underrated. It is very underrated. I got to get through this chat. Damn, I'm so far behind. Bring out the rap man. Fruit roll-ups or gushers? Probably. I do like gushers. I'll say fruit roll-ups because I feel like I can make those last a little bit longer. Gushers, I'm just going to pop them all in my mouth and chew them all immediately. Whereas a fruit roll-up, I might, take my time with it. So I'll say fruit roll-up. I like them both though. But to be honest, if I buy those, they're my daughter's going to eat them all before I get my hands on them. That's why I don't buy them very often. It's hard to keep her out of that stuff. How was your weekend, Michael? How you doing, Michael? Michael. Rat Man. Okay, here you go. Boom. I get you regular Rat Man and beach time Rat Man. Beach Rat Man. We're gonna create like a Rat Man line of toys like they do Barbies. We're gonna have Beach Rat Man, regular Rat Man, all the Rat Man. Barber Rat Man. You've run out of room to display your disc by hundreds. What do you store first? What do you make sure you display? Definitely displaying my boutiques, my 4Ks, my steel books. The first things to go will be just the regular standard Blu-rays. Like that would be the first thing that would go. But I've still got DVDs on the shelf back there that I can take off and move somewhere else. To be honest, I have a closet over here I need to clean out, and I need to get a couple of shelves in there. I just need to buy some older shelves, maybe go to a Goodwill or something and find something, nothing that's too expensive, and just put all my DVDs in that closet and VHS tapes and all that stuff, display them in there. So I got more room out here for my Blu-rays and everything. But yeah, the regular standard Blu-rays, they'll be the first ones to go. Nice, Robzilla. Nice. Just got Menace to Society now. I wish Criterion would get their hands on Boys in the Hood. Yeah, that would be cool. But I mean, Boys in the Hood has a 4K. And from what I hear, it's a really great 4K. I still need to get it. Went to eat with my sister and we had a very nice dinner. Nice, Tony. Nice. I spent all weekend at Barnes and Noble and just asked if I could sleep there. I seen you were there. I saw you did some damage there, Gus. Dang. What's up, Chandler? What's up, Physical Media Matters? Unfortunately, Barnes and Noble isn't Canada and they don't ship no boutique. I'm sorry, man. Isn't it like $25 there for one or something? Don't y'all have the deal? Or some Amazon maybe matches it to $25 or something. Yeah, 4K D-Ray. Welcome, man. What's up? He said, yeah, there is a 4K. They did a nice steel book with it and everything. What's up, Patrick? Hit the like button, jabronis. Yeah, thank you, Frank. Do you know who Yanni is? He can post some movies, but he performs his own. No, I'm not familiar, man, to be honest. I'm doing amazing. Couldn't buy any movies. Sadly, my wife needed a new cell phone. She comes first. Well, I mean, yeah, you got to do what you got to do. My wife needed a new cell phone recently as well. So I got her one and I kept my old shitty one for now. I am going to upgrade soon, though. when I get the time. She went to the iPhone, and I'm still rocking a Galaxy, and I'm gonna go to an iPhone as well. So I'm kind of just holding off from that change because I know it's going to be hard to transition, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to learn something new. Just don't want to do it. What do you think of the new Monsters trailer? It looked pretty decent. It looked pretty decent. Me and my wife actually talked about that and the poster on our live stream on our channel the other night. I just bought the John Wick movies on 4K. They should arrive tomorrow. Nice. I've only seen John Wick 3 on 4K, but it looked amazing. Ken, how often do you search on eBay? Not too often, man. I really don't get on eBay that often. I used to get on there I used to sell stuff on there. But yeah, I don't get on there too much. Yeah, Rob, it's mostly for convenience. I know it's going to come to me most of the time on time until they decide to screw me over. It's just what I know. It's an app on my phone. I'm literally just, if I think of a movie I want, I'm just like, Amazon, bam, I'm done. There's no research required. I do need to give some love to some other places, so branch out a little bit more. Recently bought a 4K player and started collecting 4Ks. What was the very first 4K movie you bought? That's a good question. I bought, it was Kick-Ass. I bought Kick-Ass on 4K. And I remember buying it. It was my first jump into 4K, and I was like, most of the movies were so expensive, but when I saw that one on the shelves, it had a nice slipcover, and it was $17.99. I was like, I can dip my toes into 4K with this one. So I bought it. And then I think I bought Wonder Woman 1984, or not 19, the first Wonder Woman. I got the Steel Book at Best Buy, and that was actually like one of my first Steel Books as well. So yeah, I was collecting Blu-rays in like 2015, 2016, but I didn't get into collecting 4Ks until 2017. Cinema Santino says, what's your ranking on the Scream movies? That's a good question. Let's see. I had this all worked out when my wife and I ranked them on our channel. Number 5 would be, see, I have a very controversial Scream ranking. Number 5 is Scream 4. I like all the movies, by the way. Number 4 is Scream 2022. And here's the controversial one. Number 3 for me is Scream 3. I really like Scream 3. I don't get what all the hate is. I know it's a little goofy every once in a while in the movie. But I love Scream 3. My number 2 is Scream, and my number 1 is Scream 2. I love Scream 2. It's one of my favorite horror sequels. Probably my second favorite horror sequel behind Halloween 2, 1981. So yeah, that's my list. Frank Rodriguez says, my 4K pickups this week are Summer of 84, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Drive, Edge of Tomorrow. Damn. Christine's a great one, man. Glad you finally got that. That is, I want to rewatch that. I wish I had more time to rewatch stuff. Because like Christine was gorgeous, and it was that movie held up so well. I hadn't seen it since I was a kid. I was like, this is gonna be stupid, a car killing people. I'm sure it's dumb. I was thinking it was gonna be as dumb as Maximum Overdrive is, which I love Maximum Overdrive, don't get me wrong, but it's a schlocky B-level like monster movie with trucks killing people. I was like, Christine's gonna be like that. But it's a legitimately great movie. I loved it. Directed by John Carpenter, Stephen King. Like, it's the only time they really collaborated on something, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it does, Mel. I can't wait to rewatch it. I think mine was Wonder Woman on Black Friday sale. Yeah. Least favorite movie in my collection, probably Rob Zombie's Halloween. Be honest, but I'll keep it because it's part of the franchise. I would have bought, if they announced it on 4K this October, I would still buy it. I'm sorry, I would. It's part of the franchise, so I'm gonna buy it. Sorry. Sue me, damn it. Manuel says, hey, Ken, can you mention a few titles that you think are the most overrated movies in your collection? Most overrated. I don't own Marriage Story because I think it's very overrated. That's the first one that came to my head. God, that's a tough question. I know there's some title. Lady Bird's a little overrated to me. I like the movie, but it's a little overrated. I'm trying to think. Yeah, those are the two off the top of my head. Damn. I mean, I can only think of some recent ones. I'm sure there's some other ones. My first 4K was Akira. At the time I got it on Blu-ray. It was on sale. Do you have a 4K player now, though? Oh, okay, cool. Weird question, but do you know by any chance of new Beavis and Butthead movie will release on physical? I'm sure it will. I mean, it was on Paramount, right? It'll come out on physical. It's a Paramount movie. They'll put it out. Paramount's usually pretty good about putting their stuff out on Blu-ray. Any Blu-rays you regret buying? I mean, there's a lot of Blu-rays I regret buying at full price for sure. But none off the top of my head, no. There's none in my collection. I'm just like, I don't want it in my collection anymore. What's up, Dale? How you doing, man? What's up, Mama Blu-ray? I purchased 4 box sets so far. Nice. Mama! Criterion sales been doing great in my area. Haven't been able to find Shaft in 4K. None of my Barnes & Noble. They're definitely there before the sale started. Yeah, Shaft. I got that one as well. That looked great. That was a great looking 4K. I highly recommend that. And it's really cool, that movie. That it has the sequel in there as well. It's awesome. It's like a trend I'm noticing lately. Like within the Heat of the Night, they put the sequel in that one too. That's just a really cool thing. That goes above and beyond like a regular special feature. Like you're putting the sequel in here. Come on. But yeah, definitely seek that one out for sure. Order it off of Amazon though, Mr. Rigby. It's $25 on there. It's the same price. Just get it off the Amazon. Next week, 4K is Raging Bull, Greenland, Wizard of Oz, Labyrinth, Dawn of the Dead, and Princess Bride. Damn. I want to watch Princess Bride. I have not watched my Criterion copy of that yet. I've seen the movie hundreds of times when I was a kid, but I need to watch it. Yeah, see, I've heard that, man. I've heard that, Garrett. I have. Nice. That's more 4K movies than I have, I think. I'm probably pushing 300 with all the steel books and stuff. Maybe 250 or something in boutiques. Probably close to 300. Because I had 160, I think, when I did just regular standalone 4Ks. But then I had my steel books and all my boutiques. Probably 250, 260, somewhere around there. Ken always has something new in store for us all. Man, I'm way behind. If that's yeah, I'm trying to put new stuff out. I usually get 50 for about 35. Felt great to be out. Awesome. Yeah, I was happy to see you out in stores, Mama. Hey, Ken, can you please mention a few titles what you think are the most underrated movies in your collection? Underrated? Well, I'm going to tell you what, Manuel. I have an answer for that question, but you have to go back a couple days and check out my hidden gems and my Blu-ray collection video that I did, because I've talked about 15 titles in my collection that I never get to talk about, and I love them, and I think they're super underrated. But off the top of my head, I would say Sing Street, Nocturnal Animals, and American Animals are super underrated movies that nobody ever talks about, and I love them. That's a good idea. Dollar Tree is a great way to replace cases. Yeah. Let's see here. We got 134 people in here. Look, I'm gonna have to burn through this chat, guys. I'm gonna have to burn. I appreciate everybody being here though. 132 people here. Kind of need a replacement case, not just my Blu-rays and for my video games as well. Hey, Ken, was there any movie you saw in a movie theater within a grade school? When I was in grade school? You saw in a movie theater? I mean, I saw a lot of movies when I was in grade school. Ken, what's your favorite movie with the late, great James Caan? My personal favorite is Michael Mann's Thief. I mean, hopefully I'm seeing Thief soon. I'll just say that. I'm not going to go into the details on that, but I should be acquiring the Criterion one soon. I haven't seen it though. He's got like 3 super iconic roles that would be very hard to pick between. It's very hard to pick between him as Sonny in The Godfather, He's so great in that movie too. He's such a standout amongst Marlon Brando and Al Pacino. Like, he is one of like the main parts of that movie that you remember. His character's so strong in that movie, and he's like just a side supporting character. Misery, of course, and Elf. It's like I watch Elf every single Christmas day. It's like James Caan is in my living room on my TV every Christmas day when I'm making breakfast for the family. So it's really hard to, and Misery is like just one of my favorite horror movies. So it's so hard to pick between them, the three of those. It really is, but it has to be one of those. But I need to see Thief for sure. Yeah, and I just watched Honeymoon in Vegas last week. He was great in that too. But yeah, I definitely need to watch more James Caan. Yeah, Ray Liotta also. Star Trek. I did not. I'm not, what I'm gonna I would rather own those individually because I really like the slipcovers on those, if I'm being honest. So I think I'm gonna order the first one and the Wrath of Khan and the Search for Spock. I'm gonna get the first three with the slipcovers when they come out. I'll wait on the other three, maybe a couple months, but I want to make sure I enjoy the movies before I go into buying all six of them for 130 bucks because I've never been a big Star Trek fan. So I want to make sure I at least enjoy them. Her with Joaquin Phoenix on Blu-ray. That was a big surprise. I did not expect to find that there for $1, and that was a great find. That's a great movie. If y'all haven't seen that, that's certainly a super underrated movie. I don't feel like enough people talk about that either. Um, let's see. We were watching shark movies, and one we watched last night so bad we were laughing so hard. See, that's fun though. When you're all when you, it's like a communal experience. You're with people watching like shitty movies. That can be fun. Thanks for watching, Ken. Hope you have a free moment to finish. I'll definitely will miss it. I think I watched it this morning. Usually, like when I'm in my like office area, like trying to set up my shift and stuff for the beginning of the day, I'll start binging people's videos. And I think you put it out recently because I've seen it pop up. So yeah, I definitely will. There have been some gems found at Dollar Tree. Some movies I purchased go for a good amount of money. Yeah, yeah. I found Fargo there. I found RoboCop there. Of course, I've got the 4K now. But what's up, Blu-ray King? Oh, the first one or the remake? They're both great. Enjoy. Evil Dead straight horror, Evil Dead 2 horror comedy, Army of Darkness comedy horror, but it does have a few cuts of the film. Yeah, for sure. The Evil Dead is my second favorites. I'm coming around to horror comedies, but I've never been a big horror comedy guy. I've loved comedies and I love horror, but I've always liked them to be a little separated. Just them together is a little jarring. There's some rare cases. Like, I mean, some would consider Beetlejuice a horror comedy, and I've always loved that movie. But I'm coming around to them. I watched Return of the Living Dead for the first time last year, and I loved that one. Sunshine on 4K. Yeah, that's a Danny Boyle movie. I haven't seen it. Yeah, I went ahead and watched my Criterion. That's a great movie, Mozart's Ghost. Hopefully it's sometime before next year. I mean, I don't think it's supposed to come out till next year. No, none yet, man. None yet. Awesome, Sue. You'll love it. I got a bunch of okay titles. That's what I title. Usually I'll be like, the most exciting find I've ever found in a Dollar Tree. And I was like, I can't lie to everybody. I was like, I found some okay titles, and that's what I put on the thumbnail. The Evil Dead TV show is amazing. The Groovy Collection is worth it because the show is easy, $30 a season, worth the price. Yeah, if you're looking at it from that perspective, yeah, for sure. And I picked up that Evil Dead box set. It's a sturdy box set. It's nice. Talking about Evil Dead, I'll have to watch it. What's up, Cinema Santino? No, I haven't. I know it's coming out. I think is Kino Lorber releasing that? Who's releasing that? I saw that on Amazon. I need to pre-order that for sure. Favorite Nickelodeon movie? Oh, damn. Harriet Spy. It's the first one I can think of. What's up, Shane? Thank you so much, man. Don't forget to kill the like button. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate that. Definitely. Besides Jaws, what's your we watch What's your rewatch? I love Deep Blue Sea. I mean, it's really cheesy, but I can rewatch that one for sure. Mad Max Fury Road, Skyfall, Peter Jackson's King Kong at the flea market. Awesome finds, man. Awesome finds. Peter Jackson's King Kong is really good. I watched it for not the first time, but the first time since 2005 last year before the Kong versus Godzilla, and I really enjoyed it. It's a little slow because it takes them an hour and a half to get to the island, but once they get there, it really picks up. I enjoy that movie. Yeah, everybody's talking about that one. I haven't heard of that one, Mark. Training Day, yeah, it does. Definitely does. I don't know who put that one. Who put that one out? What studio put out Training Day? Probably under Disney. That's why we haven't got it yet. Yeah, I heard about that. I never watched The Sopranos, so I don't know anybody from The Sopranos. Watch Criterion Flight of the Phoenix again. Loving the film. I need to watch that one for Criterion month. I need to get on my Criterions. Rumblefish by Francis Ford Coppola. Nice. I'm gonna go Tuesday probably, Gus. You sent me that message. I can't get out there on the weekends because I work such long days and my PO box is like 20 minutes away from my house. So I couldn't get out there. I'll get out there Tuesday. I'll probably go out to do a Blu-ray video on Tuesday, to be honest, and I'll do it then. It's hard to say. A lot of people don't think so. Really, I mean, at this point, there's no reason for them to do 8K because 4K really isn't selling the best. Like it's selling enough to make it worthwhile for them to do them, but it's not like selling like hotcakes or nothing. Like Blu-rays are still selling more than 4Ks. DVDs are still selling more than both of them combined. So what's the point of them doing 8K? They're not going to knock DVDs off the shelf. And I really don't see walking into Walmart or Best Buy or Target and seeing 4 different formats on the shelf. So not anytime soon. If physical media survives and begins to thrive again, survives the so-called death of physical media era that we're in right now. If it comes out of that and it starts to boom and really thrive again, everybody's buying stuff off the shelves and everybody gets into Blu-rays and 4Ks. I can see it happening, but those scales have to tip. DVDs have to drop for that to happen. I just don't see 4 formats on the shelf at Walmart. Polly Walnuts purchase separately. Evil Dead 1 and 2 in series 65. Purchase Tribulation plus 3 pack. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was cheap at one point. I think I'm staying to the yeah. That's what I did. My son and I were watching Hacksaw Ridge. What is your favorite World War II themed film? My favorite World War I themed film is 1917, and I think that's the best war film ever made. I gotta watch Saving Private Ryan again. It's been years since I've seen it. God, it's probably Hacksaw Ridge. I loved that movie when I watched it. It probably is Hacksaw Ridge, but that's off the top of my head. Oh really? Damn. I haven't watched World Trade Center yet, right? Rhino Car. Maybe. Who knows? Around the same time we get 8K discs, maybe. Do you ever receive damage to Blu-ray art wraps, cover art when ordering from Amazon? Yeah, I do. I definitely do. Sometimes it's hit or miss. Sometimes they'll come in perfect condition. Here lately, they've been having chips and stuff on the corners. But yeah, what's up? What's up, Jim Powers? Whoop whoop. Just chatting with the cool kid. Craig Thompson, welcome, man. Got to meet Corey Feldman today. Are you looking forward to the Lost Boys? Yeah, I really am because it'll be pretty much like a first time watch, just like I'm looking forward to Fright Night on 4K too. Need to check that one out. Which one's your favorite Pixar movie? Toy Story 3 or The Incredibles? Whoo, probably Incredibles overall. My top 3 Pixar movies is probably the first Toy Story, Finding Nemo, and Incredibles. Probably my top 3. I do love Toy Story 3. That's probably in my top 5. But also, I feel like I love it because of the ending, the last 5 minutes. It's the same reason why people say they love the movie Up. It's for the first 5 minutes of that movie. The rest of Up is okay. I mean, it's good, but it's not like a masterpiece or anything. Last 5 minutes of Toy Story are just amazing, amazing emotional filmmaking. What's up off the shelf? How you doing? What's up, Ben Graham? How you doing, man? Jaws the Revenge is my second favorite Christmas-based shark movie behind Jaws Santa. I like Jaws the Revenge. I haven't seen Jaws Santa Jaws. Yeah, maybe when it gets a 4K with a slipcover, I'll check it out. But it has to have a slipcover before I watch that movie. It just has to. Jaws 2 is a shark playing chess against himself on the ocean. He moves those teams. He does. He really does. That's a good observation. Top 3 shark movies are Deep Blue Sea, Shark Night. I haven't seen Shark Night. Is that good? Nightmare Shark. And it's basically Nightmare on Elm Street with a shark replacing Freddy. What? I have not seen that. Man, I'll have to check that out. Do you think the Columbia Pictures logo is scary? No, I don't think it's scary. Introduce my grandkids to all the Jaws and Sharknado movies. They love them all. They're going to grow up thinking that Jaws and Sharknado is the same level of quality until they get a little bit older, and then they'll realize, wow, those Jaws movies are a lot better. Maybe they'll appreciate the Jaws sequels a little better after watching the Sharknado sequels. Yes, I do enjoy giallo films. I haven't dove into them as much as I would like, but the ones off the top of my head that I love is Tenebrae, which is getting ready to get a 4K, Deep Red, Torso. I loved Torso when I watched it. And I don't know if you count as a giallo, but the zombie kind of feels like a giallo when you're watching it, but I know it's not a straight giallo. But yeah, I'm sure there's more. I've probably seen 10 or 11 of them. Let's see. Ken on the 1979 video, I recommend a Western called The Frisco Kid. It's a fun buddy cop Western between Harrison Ford. That sounds awesome. Harrison Ford, Gene Wilder. I had no idea. That sounds awesome. I need to get that. I'm so looking forward to just, the next few years doing this channel and just trying to watch as many, because I've really done some damage watching a lot of movies I've never seen before. So I plan to dive even deeper in years to come. But it's so awesome to have all these movies in front of me from film history to get to watch for the first time. Yes, I do have a Star Wars tattoo. I got the Rebel symbol under my arm. Gushers all day. Hell yeah, Jim Powers. Any chance 60th anniversary box set James Bond 4K this year? I don't think so. They're not going to do all those in 4K at once. Maybe a couple at a time. I doubt they do them all. The castle. You like that? Yeah, I need to do a lot of different versions of Ratman. Can't wait till Christmas time. I can put a Santa Claus hat on his head. Do a Christmas tree in the background, maybe. Halloween will have pumpkins and witch cauldrons and everything else. No, I watched the first couple seasons of the show though. Fell off of it. It got too out there for me. I felt like that was a show that the first season was really good, and then I couldn't get on board with what I was doing in the second season. We do need a Ratman calendar, Mama Blue. You're absolutely right with all the different poses of Ratman. That would be amazing. Ratman toys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy the rights to Ratman from the VHS franchise, I guess. Fat package heading my way for Kino goodness. It feels good, doesn't it, Rob? Only I'm gonna be honest. Some of these Kinos came in, and I'm gonna open them when I do the video. But I was shaking them, and the discs were all loose, and some of those were freaking broken, and they were the newer titles with the slip covers that were broken, not the older ones. So I was like, damn it. Hope nothing's scratched. But I will check them in the video. I switched from Android to an iPhone 12 a year ago, and I got really? Damn. You're not making me feel good about changing over then. I've heard that from several people. Yeah, my wife really likes hers right now. All Media Oz, hey, Cam fan from Australia. What do you think they're going to release True Lies on 4K and Blu-ray? Chris here from Australia. Whenever James Cameron feels like it, you know, or whenever he dies, one of the two, and somebody takes it over. It just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. He's knee deep in Avatar shit right now. So I don't know. I was looking forward to surviving the game, but looks like we never got on a Blu-ray. I haven't seen that, Levi. What's up, Born to Be Rad? How you doing, man? Look, man. I got this in the mail today. If you're still watching, I got it. I might try to watch it with my daughter tomorrow. I wonder if she'd like it. I mean, I watched it when I was like 7 or 8. Did you watch the World Trade Center? No, I haven't seen that, man. No, can't stay with Samsung. Everybody's telling me to stay with Samsung. I did the switch from when the Galaxy 8 came out. I will never go back to Apple. I'm rocking the Galaxy 21 Ultra, and it's amazing. Don't go to the dark side. Y'all are making me feel uneasy about this switch now. I guess I'm just going to keep this then. I'm not switching at all. No, I don't collect comics, Shane. I do not. I've never been a comic book reader. I enjoy comic book films, but I've never read, comic books. BTBR and his. Oh, that's your partner, Mel. That's your rat pack. Ratman pack. No, Rad pack. That's what it's called. I know y'all are doing a stream on Friday. Is it the Slumber Party Camp Massacre Friday 13th stream? Something. Slumber Party Massacre. Y'all going to be in sleeping bags streaming. Broken Machine says the first Blu-ray I got was The Departed. I got that Blu-ray. Severin. Hey, Ken, any updates on the TV? Nah, man. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. I worked up a lot of nerve to spend that much money on that TV. And when that happened, I almost took it as a sign. I was like, maybe it's telling me that something's bad's going to happen and I don't need to spend this much money right now. So I let the money go back into my account and I haven't rebought it. But I do plan to. I am. I'm going to put the order back. I just don't know what I want to do now. Do I reorder from Amazon or do I try to order from Best Buy? Or do I just go up to the store? I don't know. How do you make my? I just put it in the microwave and pop it. I don't make popcorn too often at home. And then I put a little salt on it, and then mix it around. That's how I do it. I bought a bunch. Not sure if that is a good thing or bad. Oh no, you bought a bunch of Severin. Probably bad. It's Severin. Yeah, is Prime Day tomorrow? Damn. Did your 7 order? I feel like a lot of people just collect movies they won't ever rewatch or even that much. I don't get it. I collect a small but rewatchable list of movies, about 150 to 200 movies. Hey, man, I don't know what to tell you. Buy what you love. Collect how you want. Some people just like all that, all that stuff on their shelves so they can look at it. Package collectors. That's what we call them. Ken, I'm going live at 11:30. If you get done, raid. It's already 11:30. Oh, I'm way behind. I can't raid you yet, Garrett. I'm still going live. Damn it! I'm not gonna send everybody over there to you. You greedy bastard. But I will when I'm done. Gus and Morty says, Garrett, Moonlight is overrated as fuck. I love Moonlights. I can't agree with that. That's my top 3 A24 film. Midsummer is so overrated. That's overrated. My first 4K was the OG Star Wars trilogy. Nice. Notice Me Ken, Chris from Melbourne, Australia. Will the Child's Play 2 and 3 will be here in 4K and Blu-ray? Yeah, there's going to be audio commentaries on. Thank you so much, man. I noticed you. I see you out there. Midsummer sucks, Garrett. You know it. Damn it. Ron McCormick says, "What's up, everybody? Caught the stream late because I was at Motley Crue concert. Damn, man, that's awesome. I need to go to a concert. Yeah, it's worth $2, but you know, I bought it for like $15 when I came out, and I'd already seen it in theaters. So that tells you all you need to know about me. Let's see. Hey Ken, just watched Father Stu and Mark Wahlberg and Mel Gibson. Really good movie. Finally got a PS5. Awesome. Yes, Midsummer's worth $5. You're being too nice, Sue. Being way too nice. I don't like God. Fucking Florence Pugh, man. I can't stand her. I can't. What's her? Everybody's sharing pictures of her with their nipples hanging out at some like gala events. I was like, God. I know everybody loves her though. What's up, Anthony's Horror More? Garrett, what's up? The Rated G superstar in the house. Knives Out is overrated. I could, yeah. I think you're right. You're right. It is that it's a good movie. The cast works really well together. It's a good ensemble, but it's yeah, you're right. It's a weird movie because they reveal the mystery like halfway through the movie, and then what they set up for the next half of the movie isn't anywhere near as compelling or interesting. And it's like plain as day what's actually happening. And they try to throw you off from that, and they don't do a good job doing it. Again, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but it just drags on and on and on after the middle of it. It's a good movie. I'm not saying it's bad or anything, but it's not. Yeah, it's way overrated for sure. Ken, the Top Gun Maverick Steelbook will be everywhere. Yeah, I'll probably just get the slipcover for that one, but I love that movie. I can't wait to own it. 4K Lowdown. What's up, man? Ice T. Evil dies tonight. It does, Joe. It really does. What happened with Michael Myers? Everybody was sharing something with Michael Myers saying, "Don't get on Twitter because you're going to see my way Michael Myers looks like and what he looks like in Halloween Ends." I couldn't give a shit. I don't even care. I could see whatever. Nothing's going to bother me. I don't care about that movie at all. I'm going to watch it. But if I saw what Michael Myers looks like in Halloween, I don't care. I really don't care. I hope he's a freaking, I don't know, hobo again, like Halloween Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. But what did he look like? Does anybody know? Because you can spoil it. I don't care. Hi, Ken. It's Carrie from Australia. How are you tonight? My question is to you, what movie are you looking forward to come out in 4K in 2022? Poltergeist. Poltergeist, Evil Dead 2013. That's like top of the mountain. Top of the mountain. Poltergeist. What's another one? I feel like there's another one I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, that's it. Ken, if Apex was released in theaters, would you buy a ticket? Probably not, Jim. I mean, I've already seen it. I ain't gonna go to theaters and see it. Maybe we could all do a meet up watch party or something. You know, maybe we could do that. Just bought it for $4.34 at Target. They have 20% off. Still not worth it, Garrett. What's up, Culture Trini? How you doing, man? I'm thinking about skipping the Criterion sale and jumping on a bunch of Kino Lorber instead. That's what I'm doing off the shelf. I'm going to make another run at Kino Lorber before they're done. How much time do I have? I think we're about out of time. I need to do it this week, but I do want to make another run at Kino Lorber, and it's going to be a big run. I'm going to try to buy another 10. It just feels more worth it. Like you can get 10 titles from Kino Lorber and only spend like $110. If I get 10 Criterions, it's like $220 with tax. Kino doesn't charge you tax. They don't charge you shipping. It's amazing. So yeah, I get it. Have you watched Stranger Things? I'm just now binge watching, just finished season 2, and now I'm on season 3. Season 1, episode 8 absolutely ruined me. Haha. I cannot remember that far back to season 1. I have not watched those since they came out. I never rewatched the show, but I just watched season 4. My wife and I covered it on her channel. We talked about volume 1 and we talked about volume 2 the other night. But yeah, season 4 was an excellent season. I was slightly disappointed by the finale. I know a lot of people loved it. I was slightly disappointed by it. I felt like they could have wrapped things up a little bit better with the story, but I know there's a season 5 and everything. I just wanted a little bit more of a conclusion to this one. I mean, I sat through 14 hours of this freaking show. I wanted a little bit of resolution. Um, but yeah, it's still great. The recent season 4 is the best season for sure. Lamb is I really liked Lamb. I thought that was a really good movie. Really, it's really weird, but it also pulls at the heartstrings. It's a little emotional, and yeah, I really like that one. So you need to start watching The Boys. Yeah, I'm trying to get my wife to watch The Boys for sure. You're gonna start? Awesome. I enjoyed Lamb. I know you didn't ask me. Lamb is good. I thought it's a weird movie, but it's good. I remember seeing Elf when I was a kid in the theaters. I hated it, but I just saw it last year in years and loved it. Nice. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's one of the last. I don't know how to describe it. It's one of the last Christmas movies that they've come out with that feels iconic. That feels like a must watch on Christmas. Like around Christmas time, I have to watch National Lampoons. I have to watch A Christmas Story. I have to watch Home Alone. A lot of older movies. Elf is the only one post 2000 that is a must watch for me on Christmas. The Santa Claus. Elf is the only one that's post 2000 that I feel like I need to watch on Christmas time. Everything else is just, kind of generic and bland and boring. I did watch Deck the Halls this past year for the first time in a while. I enjoyed that one. But again, it's not iconic. It's not like a must watch. Robzilla. Movies and Sue, what physical media titles are you excited for this coming week? K-Dog Sue's trying to take the night off, okay? She's trying to enjoy her nights. This is not a Sue Q&A. I'm just joking. Have you seen Jennifer? Yeah, I've seen Jennifer's Body. I like that movie. I don't think it's great, but I like it. If it had a 4K, if Scream Factory did a 4K of it, I would buy it. But again, I don't think it's great. It's good. I like it. Thank you guys. I saw a pic with the woman in the lamb clothes. It's a weird one, man. Watch it though. Yeah, Temple of Doom. I didn't start buying them with the what was it? Raiders, so I can't get Temple. Which horror movie scared the crap out of you as a kid? Mine was Pumpkinhead. I was 5 or 6 when I first saw it. I'm gonna go with The Gate. I saw The Gate at a very young age. I don't know if anybody I know Vestron did that. But I remember the kid falling down the hole and all those little monsters like crawling up to him and starting to bite into him and stuff. That used to freak me the hell out when I was like 5 or 6 or 7 or whenever I watched it. It was somewhere around there. And also It, 1990 Pennywise, Tim Curry's It. I love Jason Goes to Hell. If anybody watched my Friday the 13th ranking, you'll know how much I love Jason Goes to Hell. So I completely agree with you there. Dream Child is good too. I like Dream Child for sure. I get why some people don't like it, but I like it. What is your favorite A24 movie? Mine is The Green Knight. The Witch. Or no, not The Witch. Ex Machina. The Witch is my number 2. Twister on 4K is a must. I have before Pure Hangout. I haven't for a very long time. But I have before. But it's been a while. Picked up Candyman 4K. The Scream Factory 1. Thoughts on New Dirty Dancing 4K? I may not own it on 4K, so I'm probably not going to double dip. The slipcover is okay, but it's not amazing or anything. I got the definitive version of that. That steelbook you can't beat that as far as a cover. Yeah, for sure, man. I still need to backtrack and get Out of Sight, and that's why I need to take another run at that Kino sale. I need to get Out of Sight and Killer's Kiss. Nice. I heard Memory is very bad, so be prepared for that. But Everything Everywhere All at Once is a really good movie. for sure. I have Wicker Park, Gus. I actually picked that up on DVD at Half Price Books, like 6 years ago. It was a long time ago before I even started filming videos. Picked it up, so I do own it. Does that have a Blu-ray, by the way? Yeah, I need to rewatch that one. Yeah, that sucks. Hopefully somebody brings it back. Maybe they can do a movie like Serenity did with the Firefly show that got canceled. Yeah, I think it was. That's why I think I thought of it first. Yeah, that's a good movie. Perfect soundtrack. What movie would you take on holiday with you? Um, like if I went on vacation, is that what you're talking about, Adrian? Um, Probably something I could watch with the family. I don't know, probably some comedies. Probably some comedies. Maybe like Ace Ventura or The Mask or some Jim Carrey stuff. Billy Madison. I like watching comedies when I'm relaxing in the hotel room. Let's see. Rose Byrne's a psycho. Yeah, she was a psycho. My wife and I are watching that Physical show on Apple TV Plus right now. She's really good in that. The show's okay. It kind of meanders a little bit and it's kind of feels pointless sometimes, but she's really good on the show. Um, yeah, I've always loved Rose Byrne. It just doesn't feel. It feels like she doesn't get. She's getting a good role now on Physical. Like she's the lead of that show, but it feels like she hasn't really gotten the roles like she deserves in recent years. Uh, Definitely K Dog. I mean, but DVD if that's what you own, man. I mean, don't feel like you need to upgrade if you're fine with them on DVD, you're fine with them on DVD. Ain't nothing wrong with a little DVD action. Our eyes can't see 8K. Probably right. I mean, my eyes are getting worse by the day. So, all the DVDs on my Walmart have dust and cobwebs. Nobody's buying those things. Yeah. And the other thing you got to think about with 8K, let's get 4K right first because there's still companies that can't get 4K completely right. So let them get that technology right first before we start talking about 8Ks. Um, yeah, I mean, but they're still 50%. I guess they're buying them online. What's up, Movies with Leo? How you doing, man? Sure. Why not? I say if it's a Christmas movie to you, then it's a Christmas movie. You can make it whatever you want. Army of Darkness, a fun installment of the three. There are some fun scenes in the film. At the times, kind of feels similar to Jason and the Argonauts, for sure. I used to watch Jason and the Argonauts all the time when I was a kid, so I definitely understand that. Where am I at here? Die Hard is a Christmas movie, just like Lethal Weapon is. Is Lethal Weapon? I know he does. He's at the Christmas tree place in the beginning, but I didn't watch that as a Christmas movie. What's your all's criteria for it being a Christmas movie? Does it have to have Christmas in it? Just any kind of Christmas? Like if they're buying a tree and that's the only time they mention Christmas in the movie, it's a Christmas movie? No, I never watched it, Tony. I bought it for $7 for nothing. I couldn't work up the nerve to do it. I was just like, what am I doing here? I literally had my hands on it. I was like, should I watch this tonight? And I was like, nah, I want to watch a good movie. So then I put in Honeymoon in Vegas and I enjoyed that one. I haven't seen it, but I was pissed when they didn't have Tim Allen in it. I get their explanation, like it's not really Buzz Lightyear, but it's the character that Buzz Lightyear was based off of. Um, but when I was like boycotting the film, I was like, I'm not watching this shit. But then when they explained it, and then I heard, I think, because at first I thought that they were not letting Tim Allen do it because of his political beliefs, and I was like, this is fucking bullshit. Because I love Tim Allen, like I grew up with Home Improvement and all that stuff. But then I heard Disney Plus was giving him like a Santa Claus TV show or something. So then I was like, okay, well, if they're continuing to work with him on the Santa Claus TV show, then maybe it wasn't that. Maybe they just wanted a different voice. So I was like, all right, I'll see it. And I'll still see it. I just didn't feel the need to rush out to the theaters. But yeah, I was pissed when I heard Tim Allen was going to be in it. I was like, that's Buzz Lightyear. How the hell are y'all gonna do that shit? But yeah, Tim Allen's a fucking man. I love him. Everything Everywhere All at Once, Googly Eyes 4K sold out of my local Walmart. I'm sad. Yeah, I didn't even go to Walmart and see. I was lucky I got that. I like that slipcover, but it wasn't like a must own or nothing for me. I, I, I really wanted that Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent slipcover. That was a nice slipcover. Who GAF about slipcovers and steelbooks? Just give me the 4K, please. Who gives a F? Oh, is that what you're saying? I do, Rodfather. Steelbook's not so much. I don't have to get every steelbook, but I definitely like slipcovers, especially when you buy them day one. It feels like if they're gonna offer them, then I want it. Pretty much. I mean, that's. I guess I think of it like this. So if they're offering them to some people and they're not offering them to others, doesn't that just feel weird to not get one when somebody else did? Doesn't it feel like because you both paid the same price, right? So if one person on one side of the world paid $23 for it with no slipcover and the other person on the other side of the world paid $23 with a slipcover, don't you feel cheated to not get the slipcover when they got it? It's like if I go buy a new hardback book at Barnes and Nobles and one of them has a cover and one of them's naked, I'm going to go with the one with the cover. And if I bought it without the cover, I'd be like, where the hell's the cover? Just feels naked. If they offer it, then I want it because it's a part of the edition and it's a perk for buying it. I get not getting it, months down the road. I don't care about that. But if I buy it day one full price, I want what they're offering, the full package. I don't know. I guess I just think of it that way. I would have to go with Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc., and The Incredibles for my top 3. Monsters Inc., I'm not going to say it's overrated. I like Monsters Inc., but it is kind of overrated. I like Monsters University, actually. I feel like a little bit more than Monsters Inc. because my kids were, my son was like 2 or 3 when that came out. And I remember we took him to see it in the theaters, and I watched it with him a bunch when it came out. And I'm just kind of nostalgic for it, I guess, because of that. Have you watched Red Rock Rest? No, because it's getting a Blu-ray release though. It's supposed to be getting a Blu-ray release this year, so I'll definitely buy it. But the DVD was like $20 or something. Ken, what a better sequel, The Dark Knight or Top Gun Maverick? Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun. It's not even close. I'm sorry. I like The Dark Knight a lot, but you want to talk about a movie that's overrated? It's a little overrated. And I feel like everybody's going to leave now, but The Dark Knight is a good movie, good Batman movie with one of the greatest villain performances of all time. Maybe one of the greatest performances of the 21st century, top 3 with Heath Ledger's Joker. He elevates that film so much. Without him, it's just a regular Batman movie. I think it gets way too convoluted with its plot in like the last 30, 45 minutes. I hate all the boat stuff. I think that the Two-Face stuff was completely unnecessary. But the first hour and a half of that movie is near perfection. And Heath Ledger's Joker is another level of greatness. But yeah, Top Gun Maverick, though, no negatives in that movie. I love every minute of it. Nothing negative to say about it. It's a perfect movie. Perfect movie. Cannot wait to own that one. Bye, everyone. Enjoy that. Thank you, Adrian, for being here, man. I appreciate you stopping in. I'm definitely going to be ending this here shortly. I've went almost an hour and a half. As soon as I get through everybody's The Ratman movie. Amazing first season. The first season was really good, and then it just went off the rails in that second season. Off the rails. Oh, Boogie Nights is awesome. I love it. I love it so much. That's probably my favorite Paul Thomas Anderson movie. I love There Will Be Blood, but Boogie Nights is way more rewatchable. That needs a 4K for sure. I think I did a video on that earlier this year. Yeah, Ratman takes a bubble bath. Do you all remember that? This is an obscure reference. Do you remember um, Saturday Night Live in the mid '90s? Mike Myers did a sketch on there where he was in a bubble bath interviewing people, and I think he interviewed Darlene from Roseanne, and he interviewed Danny DeVito, and they were naked in the bathtub together, and he was supposed to be like a 5-year-old, and his name was Simon, and it was like, "'Cause you know my name is Simon, and I like to do drawings." Y'all remember that? So I envision Simon with Ratman in the bubble bath. Does anybody know what that is? Let me look that up real quick. Because when I get something in my head like that. All right. I got. Oh, God. So good. I know somebody probably remembers that. But there's Mike Myers in the bubble bath with Danny DeVito. Oh, God. That's why I cannot watch Saturday Night Live anymore because it will never be as good as that ever again. Ever again. It's so great. Of course, man. I try to get to everybody's comment. I really do. I do everything in my power to do it, even if I got to be behind. I catch up. I wish they would do a 4K of that, man. That would look amazing. It deserves it. Not Mac and me. Order from Best Buy. Ken, I've heard Amazon send us used TVs when people return TV. Yeah, I'll order from Best Buy, man. I'm done for Amazon after that. Where do you find out what a movie was originally filmed in 35 millimeter, etc.? I mean, pretty much a lot of the older movies are 35 millimeter, but you can go on Google and look that stuff up. If you get a TV, you're better off not get it from Amazon. You might go through return. Yeah, yeah, I'll get it from Best Buy. I've seen Midsummer over 100 times. I know every word to connect it. What? Come on, K Dog. Nintendo. I was always a Nintendo kid. My friends had Sega, so I would play Sonic when I went over to their houses. Tell people like when I was a kid, unless you were a rich kid, or an only child or something, like you would either have the Sega or you would have the Nintendo, and people didn't usually have both. So I had the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and my friends had Sega Genesis. Um, Favorite retro game? Shit, I don't know. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I love Super Mario World too. Knives Out, yeah, for sure. Didn't know you were doing a live stream tonight. Hey everyone, what's up, Scaps? I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I was just kind of a random one last minute. I'm off to watch my second movie tonight. Good night, everybody. What? Awesome, Sue. I'll look on Instagram, see what you're watching. You're always watching some interesting stuff. Looper is so boring. I can't get down to that one. I love Looper. Daddy Ken, have you seen Mad Gods on Acid Triple Nightmare? I have not seen that, Ibabic. I have not seen it. Jim Powers, are you a chips or pretzels kind of guy? I am a pretzels guy. I love pretzels. Every week I buy like 2 bags of pretzels. I like to eat pretzels with peanuts when I'm watching movies. And I'll take the pretzel, like the little pretzel, and I'll dip it in the peanut and I'll eat like a couple peanuts on top of the pretzels when I'm watching stuff. But that's like my go-to movie snack at like 2 a.m. I need to stop eating after like 9 o'clock. That's why I can't get rid of this gut right here. I don't know, man. They should. They should do some. They put a freaking rumor up for Tommy Boy on 4K at some point. I wish that would come out. But yeah, they didn't do more comedies in 4K. They did the Jump Street movies. After your video about Chronos with the Criterion sale, thanks for the recommendation, Ken. It's a good one, man. You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it if you like that, that style of horror. It's basically a vampire movie. Avatar's overrated. Yeah, probably. Probably for sure. All right. Yeah, it did. Uh, it was okay. It looked pretty generic, Zach. It looked really generic. It looked like it belonged on Disney Plus, is what I'll say. Clock Stoppers. I did see it was on Blu-ray. I haven't seen the movie though, Ryan. I mean, because it's on Disney Plus, it's probably going to be terrible. But if it has Tim Allen in it, it piques my interest a lot more than if it didn't. So I'll probably check it out, see if it's any good. Yeah, I like Maximum Overdrive. That's a fun movie. That was the first Vestron title I ever bought, and I bought it because of Maximum Overdrive. I was like, I remember watching that when I was a kid. I'm getting that. And then I watched it, and I was like, this movie's terrible, but I still love it. So yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I had people vote on it, Rob, in my live stream when I did the Kino stream, and people said don't get it, so I didn't get it. They voted against it. They were trying to protect me. They were trying to protect me. Best looking animated movies on 4K, definitely Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Coco, probably two best animated movies I've seen on 4K. But I don't watch a ton of animation on 4K. Incredibles looks really good on 4K too. Have you seen Castle Freak 1990? I have not. I haven't even seen the original one. If that's the original. Is that the original? I guess they did a new one, right, recently, so I think that is original. Romper Stomper. I have not seen Romper Stomper. How sexy would a David Fincher remake of Basic Instinct be? Probably not very. Probably be more murder if David Fincher did it. A lot more gore. Oh, nice. Is that a good movie? Nice to hear that I didn't pick up crap. See, I am really trying to not pick up crap at the Dollar Tree. It has to include Christmas in the plot. Die Hard is set at a Christmas party. There you go. See, I think the criteria is different for everybody. I think I have. I think my wife and I watched that on Netflix a few years ago. Is that the one where the girls like auditioning for parts or something? I think I've seen it. Maybe I've only seen half of it. Maybe we didn't finish it. I can't remember. Uh, yeah, I do know that, but I mean that's this show that animated shows are fine, but if you're doing a movie, and Tim Allen needs to be Buzz Lightyear. Uh, is a repeat of the case? Yeah, yeah, I get that. I get that off the shelf, definitely. Yeah, I do too. But again, it's a lot of it's nostalgic based. Um, where are you going to be going now? I mean, I don't do. I've kind of gotten away from doing weekly Blu-ray hunts. I've been doing them whenever I get the chance to do them. I don't make it a thing anymore. I made a whole video about it in March. I was just like, I'm not doing this crap every week anymore. It was just wearing on me to have to do it every week. Now I just go when I feel like it, and that feels a lot more freeing and a lot better. If I want to go on a Wednesday, I'll go on a Wednesday. If I want to go to a Dollar Tree or a Goodwill or Half Price Books or wherever. So I try to do them when I can, but I'm not doing the week to week stuff. So if they don't sell on store media, I just won't go anymore. So no big deal, and I'll order more online. Uh, yeah, he was on a lot of cartoons, a lot of animated movies. He's in Spider-Verse, Spider-Man into Spider-Verse. See, I made a whole video on this video, man, that I wasn't buying any Criterions this sale except for Shaft and Raging Bull. So I'm getting Raging Bull this week, and then I'm done. Done, not buying anymore. Dark Knight is a Batman movie. It's a Joker movie with a few minutes of Batman. I do love Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne. Like he's had some really good scenes as Bruce Wayne. But yeah, I'm kind of with you. Actually, I think The Dark Knight Rises is a better movie than The Dark Knight. It just doesn't have as iconic of a villain, even though Tom Hardy does a good job of making Bane pretty iconic too, but it's just not the Joker level. But I don't agree, man. I really don't. Maybe it's formulaic. Maybe it was a little bit like Star Wars, but I don't know. It felt like something so different than anything else we've seen lately. It just felt so 80s, but it also felt current at the same time. Some of the stuff they did with those plane sequences is like I've never seen any movie do anything like that. It was just so visceral, and it just felt like you're in there. Like you just felt the weight of the G's through the way it was shot and filmed. I was like in my seat feeling like I was in those planes. Like I'd never seen anything like that. But I mean, sure, story wise, a lot of familiar beats. I can understand that. But they just when it's so well done, it's like I don't really care. Top Gun 1 is extremely right. I'm not talking about Top Gun 1, Cal. I'm talking about Maverick. Maverick's better than the first Top Gun, in my opinion. But yeah, Top Gun Maverick's better than Dark Knight. Sorry. Maybe in 5 years I'll change my opinion when it wears on me a little bit. Because I love the Dark Knight when I saw it in theaters too. You're looking at my bum, you cheek. Yeah, you got it. You got it. KB knows what's up. Pixar's most underrated movie. Everybody talks about WALL-E, I feel like, though, Agent. I don't like WALL-E. That would probably be like my number 20 in my Pixar rankings. I like WALL-E for the first 20 minutes, but beyond that, I don't know. It just kind of gets a little boring, and then they get up in space and everybody's fat, and I'm just not a big fan of it. Tropical Thunder is coming out in 4K September 13th. Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait. Tropic Thunder though is it's a comedy, but it's also like an action movie. It's an action war movie too, a little bit. So I think it'll look pretty good. I am live in 20 minutes for top 10 Criterion releases. Oh, are you? I don't even think I'm subscribed to you, man. So I'll have to check you out. Hold on, let me see. Video Man Gizmo. All right, man. Or Video Manning Gizmo. I just subscribed to you. So I'll check out your live stream. But I gotta check out, Garrett's live stream too. Everybody's going live. I don't know. I haven't seen it, man, but I do want to. I'm not a big Cronenberg fan, but I'll check it out for sure. I love The Fly and no, Rap Man's here to stay culture. Hater. But I mean, I love The Fly and American History or A History of Violence. I always want to say American History X. History of Violence. And Videodrome. I like those movies. The Mask is awesome. What happened with Amazon that you're done with? The TV. The TV. They, canceled my TV order. Yeah, I know I need to go up there. I've been hearing a lot of people, they're marking down crap. I need to, that's another reason why I need to go out Tuesday. See, it's hard for me to go anywhere on Mondays. Monday's like my physical media report day. That takes so long to put together. I can't get out tomorrow, so it's gonna have to be Tuesday. Yeah, corn nuts are pretty good. I like me a good corn nut barbecue. I like the barbecue ones. My buddy left his Sega at grandparents' house for sleep. He didn't come pick it up after he graduated. Nice. Well, glad you could make it, Will. Hopefully they all do at some point. Yeah, you're welcome, man. That's what I'm here for. This is a ask me something. That's what I said. Come here and ask me something. I'll answer. Movies ensued to get The Devil's Backbone. She went right over it today. I'm in the middle of that movie right now, and I have not finished it. I might have to finish that tonight when I get off here. But my visit tonight is in and out. I'm off to bed. Hope that. Well, have a good night's sleep, man. Yeah, that movie hasn't even come out yet. That's another one. I'm like, Florence Pugh. Jesus Christ. All right, I think I've reached the end of the chat. I've done it. Region Euro Imports, Daredevil. Did I do it or did I skip people? Nope, I don't think I did. What's your favorite end of the world movie? Deep Impact. Does that count? Or would you say that's a disaster movie? Does it have to be post-apocalyptic? Then I would say Idiocracy. There you go. Haterade is my favorite drink. It's all good culture, man. It's all good. You can hate on me. I'm used to it. Used to it by now. You need to get to the Missing. I have the Missing. Somebody sent me the DVD of that, but I need to get the shout release of it. But all right, guys, look, I'm done with the stream. I appreciate everybody joining tonight. 95 people still in here. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. But before we get out of here, I got to do something for my friend Garrett. So don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. He wanted me to do a raid. Is that what they call him? Where is he at? All right, let me do this. Let me do the raid. So, hold on. How am I going to do this? All right, pull up YouTube. So this guy, Born to Be Rad, he's in here right now. You see him? He's in here talking about
most of his stuff.
They're talking about the phenomenon. I'm going to mute him. I don't want to get demonetized off Garrett's video. And y'all see that? He's in there talking about the phenomenon synopsis set. He's got a cool setup. Got posters and stuff. Go hang out in his chat. Go over there right now. Go hang out with Garrett. Good guy, doing a good show over there. Got some cool posters. Got some cool stuff. Go rate him. Go hang out over there. What did I skip? Being chilly? Did I skip a lot? See, I thought I got to the end so very quickly. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. But I'm sorry if I did. I'm sorry if I did being chilly, but I don't think I did because I thought I did, but then I went back to stuff that I thought I'd already answered. See, I'm scrolling back up right now. And I'm seeing everything that I've already went through. So, but anyway, guys, it was fun. I had a good time. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, go hang out in Garrett's stream with him for a little bit if you guys are still going to be up. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.